I hate the Powerpuff Girls script because it seems so much like lolly bait. Oh, that is not the vibe that I got from it at all. It just sounded to me like the leaked Powerpuff Girls script sounded to me like it's what would happen if you asked like a 15-year-old girl to modernize Powerpuff Girls for an adult audience, you know? That's the feeling that I got from it. It was so cringy. Can we do a reading? Hold on. This shit's incredible. This is like the Powerpuff Girls leaked script is unironically like I can't tell if it's a social experiment. Okay. This is Bubbles. Blossom's fine. I saw on her Insta that she has a boyfriend. I saw on her LinkedIn that she got promoted. And I saw on Facebook that she still talks to Grandpa despite their political differences. Then Buttercup says, coming back here is probably triggering for her. And Bubbles says, why? Because she's the one who killed Mojo? I mean, moveon.org. This was written by the CIA, okay? There's no other explanation for this. This was written by the Central Intelligence Agency. This reads to me. So, is this real? So, normally I wouldn't think this was real. However, initial posts that had this script leak got DMCA'd. Like, people were frantically trying to take it down before it really, like, really exploded and became impossible to control. So, I guess it's possible that it's all, like, an elaborate thing, but to my knowledge, the people working on this project haven't come out and said that it's fake, so this is really deeply embarrassing. This reads like a parody, like this is like a boomer comic, you know? The dad's like, come over for dinner, son, and the kid's like, can't, too busy uptweet my date Facebooking to MySpace, the Tinder profile. The dad's like, don't you need a life, son? The kid's like, huh, in Candy Crush. This reads like one of those comics, you know? The boomer comics, or like the parody of the boomer comics, you know? Vaush, what if they leaked it themselves to see people's reaction, kind of like what happened with the original Sonic design? That's the thing. The original Sonic design wasn't like a meme. They spent millions of dollars and cut back release time massively with that initial horrible design that they had. I don't think it was a joke. I don't think production works that way. I think we just have to accept that that we live in a dark and cruel world, and sometimes stuff like this can happen. Plus, wake up, or we'll leak your nudes everywhere. Off Bubbles' confusion. That worked in you once. We have the revenge porn, the slick revenge porn, you know, updated, modern, chic, nouveau. Here's the real block. Okay, hold on. Here's Bubbles, okay? How old are the Powerpuff Girls? Well, they're adults here. This is adults. Look, we loved being Powerpuff Girls, but sometimes we wanted to be other things too. Like in Dirty Dancing, Baby wanted to join the Peace Corps, but she also wanted to be a fancy slut, and her dad didn't get it. Drake, emotional. I don't know who Drake is. Jerry Orbach was doing his best to understand. And then enter scene, Powerpuff Girls home, hallway, Buttercup's room, day. Blossom heads upstairs where the bumping sound continues from Buttercup's room, then abruptly stops. Blossom opens the door and finds Buttercup in bed with Macy, the woman she eyed at the bar the night before. They've just finished. Oh my god, I'm sorry. It's fine. To Macy, we're done, right? I'd say 6 times is enough. This is like some archive of our own, for affinity, DeviantArt, Tumblr, tier, horny fanfic written by a 15-year-old. This is beyond the pale, okay? This is truly incredible, okay? Oh, God. This was written by a 50-year-old man pretending to be a 15-year-old girl. Yeah, this was clearly written by a person whose only experience with sex is watching, like, TV shows made in the early 2000s that talk about it, you know? Yeah. This sounds like a character reactionary wrote to make fun of SJW liberals. Do you guys remember the I just wonder if this was written with one hand, you know? Like, you know how there was the new Powerpuff Girls cartoon, and then there was a lot of really creepy shit that came out about its production? How there was, like, the character who, uh, um, Blossom fell in love with, and it was modeled after the self-insert of the guy, and he even voiced it, and there was, like, a lot of really weird stuff like that. I don't know, man. I just wonder, you know? What? I think I have a video on. Didn't I make a video on this like a million years ago or something? It was during a video game stream. It was some like late night fever dream shit where we were going over all of the like, yeah, really weird stuff. Anyway, yeah. I hope these script leaks are real because they are really incredible. Just truly incredible stuff. And you know, I want to see a whole movie just like that. That's some Oscar bait content right there. Was that a segment? I don't know. Shut up. Fuck you. Also, just as a general rule, if you're the type of person who writes a sex scene and it's like hot lesbians fucking, we're done here, right? Yeah, 6 times was enough. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm either this is either a giga-true take, or you're all about to weird champ me, okay? Would lesbians really, like, separate sex into 6 discrete, like, incidents? Because I feel like... I feel like it would just be, like, the length of time more than anything, you know? Orgasms, Vaush? Yeah, but, like... If the initial statement was, we're done here, right? And then the other girl says 6 times was enough, did that mean... to me, that sounds like we had sex 6 times, not we orgasmed 6 times. I guess that could just be, like, the script being poorly written, which it is, but that's the vibe that I get, you know? That it means, like, we had sex 6 times, you know? I think Chad is right number of orgasms. Imagine only giving 6 orgasms and trying to make it sound impressive, honestly. Isn't it bad sex if you don't orgasm? Nah, that's not actually true. You can have like super good sex with nobody orgasm. There's a lot of really cool, wacky ways to have sex, you know? A lot of variety in life. Really just depends on what people are into, you know? Also, even hotter take, okay? People who brag by citing the number of orgasms that a partner had last night or whatever, okay? That's cheating because different people have different numbers of orgasms. It's impossible to compare. I've been with people who, like, one and done. Like, if they nut once, that's it. They can come one time per sex session. And then there are people who can just nut, like, infinitely, you know? They just never stop nutting. It's like you have to do, like, nothing, you know? There are people, like, legit, you could have the worst technique in the world. Usually it's people with pussies because they don't have the same refractory period. And you can just play the fucking bongos on their clit, and they will just, and like this, you can just make them come forever, you know? It's true. It's completely true. Also, guys are just women. Well, people with vaginas have shorter refractory periods. Oh god, no, damn it. I think it's also more doable if you have a penis if it's prostate orgasms because of the way that works. I don't really know the science of it, but can you have multiple prostate orgasms? You, like, the royal you, like, hypothetically? Yeah, sure. Me specifically? Wouldn't you, like, Kirby a top or a bottom? Kirby is, like, 3 years old. Everyone, it was Infinity. Everyone, do the, them. End them. End their career.